Number 5. It's the Lenovo Chromebook C330. The Lenovo Chromebook C330 would be a really good option for everyone who wants to have a highly portable and flexible 2-in-1 laptop that does not look nor perform cheap, thanks to its beautiful design and strong hardware that'll make you capable of doing plenty of things with this laptop. Aesthetically speaking, the C330 boasts an attractive white finished body that's entirely made of plastic. However, Lenovo has managed to make the case very solid, since you won't find any parts that will flex even if you apply a bit of force. If you take a look at the hinge, you'll notice that it's sturdy and flexible enough to let you rotate the display for 360 degrees and use it as a laptop or a tablet according to your preferences. Slightly below, you can instantly notice the keyboard that has shallow key travel, and even though the keys are nothing more than decent, still you'll barely make mistakes while typing, and this is great. The same can be said for the touchpad, because even though it's made of plastic instead of glass, you won't have problems with navigation and surfing. Moreover, the connection ports consist of 2 USB 3.0 ports, an HDMI port, Kensington lock, an SD, SDHC, SDXC memory card, and an audio in and out port. So for the price you pay, I think you'll be more than satisfied. I'd also like to add that the 11.6-inch touch-enabled IPS screen is fantastic because it's bright enough to offer you a clear sight regardless of whether you use it as a laptop or tablet, and when we combine all these things into one, I think that Lenovo did an amazing job here. To conclude, if you're looking for a highly portable and versatile laptop that'll guarantee you a convenient user experience without spending a fortune, then the Lenovo Chromebook C330 would be a great choice for you. At number 4, it's the Samsung Chromebook 4 Plus. The Samsung Chromebook 4 Plus is yet another affordable Chromebook that combines a long battery life, highly flexible and handsome-looking construction, and a strong hardware that'll help you do multiple things at once without any problems. To begin with, the Chromebook 4 Plus has a sleek, lightweight and compact body that consists of a 15.6-inch screen that's supported by 2 flexible hinges that'll help you adjust the position of the display according to your preferences, a spacious keyboard with a decent key travel that'll help you type quickly and accurately, and a large touchpad that'll let you have a smooth gliding. On the sides, there are 2 USB-C ports along with a headphone and microphone combo jack and USB 3.0 ports, so as you can see, the amount of the built-in connection ports is sufficient to prevent you from feeling restricted when you opt to transfer large files to compatible devices. But now let's talk about performance. The Chromebook 4 Plus employs an Intel Celeron N4000 processor, 4GB of RAM, 32GB of eMMC, and a built-in Intel UHD 600 graphics card that's good enough for daily and multimedia tasks and a bit of light gaming. Honestly, I really think that you'll be satisfied with the performance because you can do multiple things at once, and this is ideal for productivity-related use. The 15.6-inch screen is yet another great thing about this model because the screen space is vast, and as you're looking at certain content, you'll barely notice the bezel. In other words, I really like the way Samsung managed to implement such a quality display to such a portable and lightweight chassis. To conclude, the Samsung Chromebook 4 deserves your attention, and if you ever decide to purchase it, you'll assure yourself of the laptop's capabilities and why this laptop is often a first choice for those who want to keep tight on a budget. At number 3, it's the Acer Aspire 5. The Acer Aspire 5 is an extremely slim and versatile laptop that has received thousands of positive critiques by the customers on the market, and currently it's among the most sold laptops under $500 on Amazon, which definitely says a lot regarding the quality of this laptop. From a design perspective, the Aspire 5 sports an excellent mainly silver finished slim construction that's accompanied by an aluminium lid that adds a premium feeling to the laptop, and at the same time the hinges do a great job in supporting the lid so you can rotate beyond 180 degrees and lay the laptop fully flat. Once you open the lid, you'll notice the beautiful and large 15.6-inch display that has extremely slim bezels, while slightly below there's a spacious black-coloured backlit keyboard that does not only enrich the beauty of the laptop, but it also allows you to have quick and precise typing, which is crucial nowadays, especially for work-related stuff. Moving on the left side of the chassis there's a single USB 2.0 port, an HDMI port, Ethernet port, single USB 3.0 port, a barrel-shaped power port and a combo audio jack, whereas on the right there's just a single USB 2.0 port and a security slot. Now let's briefly explain the internal components and what you can expect from this laptop in practice. This particular model incorporates an AMD Ryzen 3 3200U processor, Vega 3 graphics, 4GB of RAM and 128GB SSD, which will offer you a blazingly fast performance since you won't feel a decrease in terms of speed, even if you run multiple tabs and apps at the same time. Another great thing about this laptop is its battery life, which is rated at 7.5 hours of continuous use, and those who've already purchased this laptop claim that the battery is very durable. However, keep in mind that the battery life may differ in practice depending on use. To summarise, I strongly recommend you consider the Acer Aspire 5 because it has exclusive hardware and it can easily be considered as an all-round option because you can work, surf and even play some games from time to time. At number 2, it's the ASUS VivoBook 15. The ASUS VivoBook 15 has everything that'll guarantee you a convenient user experience, starting from its look and all the way up to its fast performance. And imagine you get all of these things without paying a fortune. First things first, the design. The VivoBook 15 really does look premium, and in fact it doesn't look like a laptop that costs less than $500. Personally, I really like its lightweight slate grey finish chassis, which comes with an exclusive 15.6-inch nano edge display that's supported by an ergo-lift hinge, which has the purpose to let you adjust the display according to your preferences without putting effort in at all, and a well-made full-size backlit keyboard that'll help you type accurately regardless of whether it's during the day or during the night. Below the keyboard there's a dedicated touchpad that does an amazing job in tracking your gestures, and if you look on the upper right hand corner you'll see a fingerprint scanner that not only stands as a safety feature, but it'll also let you use your finger and log in instantly. Speaking of the connection ports, the VivoBook has plenty of them, such as the USB 3.1 Type-C port, an HDMI port, headphone jack, a micro SD card reader and a USB 2.0 port, so as you can see, ASUS did an excellent job here. Performance-wise, this particular model is armed with 8GB of RAM, an Intel Core i3-8145U processor, an Intel UHD Graphics 620 card, and the best part, it has an SSD of 128GB, which by default means that this laptop will run blazingly fast. And that's not all. Thanks to the built-in lithium polymer battery, this laptop may last between 8 to 10 hours. But what's even more interesting is that it won't take a long time to recharge it from 0 to 100%. To be more precise, according to ASUS, with 49 minutes of recharge you'll get around 60% of the battery. In conclusion, I'd suggest you take the ASUS VivoBook 15 seriously because it has everything needed to ensure that you'll have an enjoyable and highly productive user experience. And at number 1, it's the Lenovo Flex 14. The Lenovo Flex 14 is an ideal option for everyone who doesn't want to spend thousands of dollars in order to have an opportunity to own a highly portable and convertible 2-in-1 laptop that's strong enough to elevate your level of satisfaction to the highest levels. Design-wise, the Flex 14 utilizes a surprisingly elegant full matte black body that measures only 0.7 by 12.9 by 9 inches and weighs around 3.7 pounds, which makes this unit a portable elegance that'll accompany you anywhere you go. If you take a look at the chassis, you'll notice multiple connection ports, and as you know, the more connection ports you have, the more options you'll have to transfer data and to connect with other devices. Namely, there's a single USB-C port, an HDMI port, an audio jack, a single full-size card reader, 2 USB 3.1 Type-A ports, and a reset pinhole, and honestly, I don't think you'll need more than this. Moreover, once you open the lid, you'll instantly fall in love with the 14-inch 10-point touchscreen that has 220 nits of brightness, an HD resolution, and you should really appreciate the presence of the flexible hinges because they'll keep the screen stable without producing cranking noise throughout your use. And at the same time, you can even lie the screen to the fullest without any difficulties. If you're curious regarding the keyboard, the Flex 14 comes with a backlit keyboard whose keys will offer you a quality tactile feedback, whereas the buttonless touchpad will accurately detect your movements, so you wouldn't even require to use a mouse at all. Speaking of performance, this particular model combines 4GB of DDR4 RAM, Intel UHD Graphics 620, an Intel Core i3-8145U processor and 128GB of SSD. These components are excellent considering the price of this laptop because you'll be able to watch movies, listen to music, surf and work at the same time. In other words, this is a real powerhouse that won't disappoint you. Lastly, the battery life may last up to 8 hours, and although this may vary in practice, you can easily take advantage of the charger and keep doing your job. Finally, the Lenovo Flex 14 is a must-have laptop that deserves your attention, and if you ever decide to purchase it, you'll love every moment spent on it.